Hi there, welcome back to Thought for the Week. Great privilege for me, and I hope a blessing for you. We're talking about the remarkable ministry of the Apostle Paul when he brought the gospel to Europe. As far as his evangelistic missionary zeal was concerned, he longed to bring the gospel to Europe, and here we find him doing it on his second apostolic adventure. He comes to Philippi. He begins in a high style by delivering a poor slave girl from demons, but it got him into awful hot water because her employers, or rather her owners, suddenly saw that their opportunity for making loads of cash was tossed out the window by Paul's actions. They were furious. They reported him to the authorities, and he and Silas were arrested, slung into the deepest part of a Roman jail by a Roman jailer that really enjoyed his work and had been awarded a nice little gift. When he left the Roman legions, he was given the job of being jailer of Philippi. Philippi was a very comfortable Roman city, although located in Greece. The Romans controlled it, and this Philippian jailer had a cozy little number. So when he was told to look after Paul and Silas, he took his work very seriously. And in Acts 16, verse 23, it says, after they had been severely flogged, they were thrown into prison, and the jailer was commanded to guard them carefully. I bet he was. And upon receiving such orders, he put them in the inner cell and fastened their feet in the stocks. Now, people that say, well, when you become a Christian, all your problems are over, are just idiots. All you have to do is open up the New Testament, and you'll soon discover that when you give your life to Jesus Christ and are totally committed to him and to walking in the word of God and by the power of the Spirit, your troubles are by no means over. You've suddenly got a whole heap of new ones, because all the enemies of the gospel, motivated by Satan, are on your back, and they want to destroy your testimony, and if they can, destroy you. So no, we have to be aware of Satan's devices. And when Paul and Timothy found themselves in prison, they would not have been altogether surprised. But it's very interesting because we're just revisiting this little bit, because I think there are some details here which are helpful to us. It's very interesting that they were severely flogged, according to verse 23. After they'd been severely flogged, they were thrown into prison. Now, this word implies the work of a lictor. This was a Roman soldier who was particularly given to punishment, punishing people in a vicious kind of style. He always carried a symbol of his office, which was an axe tucked inside a bundle of rods. And these rods he used to thrash the people that he was told to punish. So this is what Paul had suffered. Paul had suffered horribly, wickedly treated. It wasn't just a simple lashing across the shoulders a couple of times either. This was a vicious Roman beating. And here he is languishing in prison. What on earth is he going to do? Well, I know what I'd do. I'd just feel sorry for myself. I wouldn't be able to do anything other than cry and think how cruel life had treated me. But is that the way? Certainly not the way Paul reacted. You just have a look at verse 25, and I think you'll be amazed to see how Paul handled the situation. But more of that next time. But for now, bye-bye, and the Lord bless you.